Imagine a city that is not owned by any country, a place where people from dozens of countries live together regardless of religion, politics, race, or nationality. There is no goal to become the richest city, the largest city, or the most modern city. Instead, this city was built to answer one big question: can humans live together in peace as one family? It sounds like a science fiction story, but the city really exists. Its name is Auroville, a unique city in India that for decades has been the largest living experiment about human unity. In the middle of this city stands a giant golden building in the shape of a ball that looks like a spaceship from the future. The building is called Mat, which is considered the soul of the entire Auroville. What exactly is, who built it, and does the big dream to unite mankind really succeed? Let's explore this amazing story. The story of Auroville begins with a French-born woman named Mira Alf. He is known by his followers as the Mother, and is the spiritual partner of Sri Aurobindo. In the 1960s, Mira Alfasa had a very ambitious vision. He imagined an international city where people from all over the world can live together without the boundaries that usually separate humans. According to his vision, the world needs a place that becomes a new life laboratory, where people can learn to live in harmony and develop a higher consciousness. Finally, a barren area near the city of Puducherry was chosen as the location for the city's construction. At that time, the area was mostly in the form of arid land and experienced environmental damage due to deforestation for many years. February 28, 1968, became a historic day. Thousands of people gathered to witness the Auroville inauguration. Representatives from 124 countries brought a handful of land from their respective countries. The lands were then poured into a large jar as a symbol of human unity. The message that wants to be conveyed is very clear. Humans may come from different nations, but in the end, we live on the same planet. This ceremony even received international attention and became one of the symbols of the world peace movement in its time. One of the most unique things about Auroville is its ownership philosophy. The Auroville Charter states that this city is not owned by a specific individual. Auroville is said to belong to all mankind. This concept is certainly different from almost all cities in the world. Here, the main idea is not to collect personal wealth, but to work together for the development of the community. Although the practice is not always easy, the idea has become the basis of the life of the Auroville people until now. If there is one building that immediately reminds people of Auroville, it is Mat. This building is shaped like a giant golden ball that looks very futuristic. The construction began in 1971 and took decades before it was completely completed. But Matrimandir is not a temple or an ordinary place of worship. According to the founder, this building was not made for religious rituals. This place is designed as a room of silence and inner concentration. Inside, there is a very quiet white meditation room. There is no altar. There is no religious symbol. There is no sermon, just silence. The goal is to help humans find themselves. That is why Matrimandir is often referred to as the soul of Auroville. Auroville was not built for one country only. The inhabitants come from various parts of the world. People from Europe, Asia, America, Africa, and many other regions live side by side there. Various languages are used every day. Various cultures coexist. Differences that in other places often become a source of conflict actually become part of daily life. This is what makes Auroville often referred to as an international city. One of Auroville's greatest achievements is not the building, but the environment. When construction began, the area was mostly arid and suffered ecological damage. But for decades, the residents did massive greening. They planted millions of trees, improved the soil, managed rainwater, and built sustainable agricultural systems. The result is very impressive. The area that used to be barren has now turned into a green area rich in biodiversity. Many environmental experts make Auroville an example of successful ecosystem restoration. Every year, thousands of tourists come to Auroville. Some are curious about some want to experience the unique atmosphere of the international community, and some come to find peace. Visitors can participate in various workshops, environmental activities, volunteer programs, and tours that explain the city's history. Many people describe their experience in Auroville as something different from regular tourism, because what we are looking for is not just a place, but a life experience. Although it sounds ideal, Auroville's journey is not always smooth. Over the years, there have been various debates regarding city management, infrastructure development, and its future direction. Some conflicts even involve the government and some of the residents of Auroville itself. Some feel that Auroville's original vision must be preserved. There are also those who argue that this city must develop according to the needs of the times. The difference in views shows that building an ideal society is much more complicated than just making a concept on paper. Despite all its challenges, Auroville remains one of the most unique social experiments in the world. For more than half a century, thousands of people from various countries have tried to prove that humans can live together without being limited by national identity or religion. Is this experiment perfect? Of course not. But the existence of Auroville shows that there are still people who dare to try to build a more peaceful and united world. In the midst of a world that is often filled with conflict, division, and competition, Auroville is here as a reminder of a big dream. A dream that humans do not always have to be separated by national, language, or belief boundaries. There stood Matrimander that glittered in the sun, as if it was a symbol of hope that one day mankind could live as one big family. Maybe Auroville hasn't succeeded in creating a perfect world, but its existence proves one thing. Sometimes, big changes start from the courage to imagine something that seems impossible.